Welcome back to the Crust. All right, so we're near the end. We're not necessarily done. But we are at the point where we are either going to win or we're going to lose. Right now, our primary problem is frames, and our primary problem with frames is apparently a lack of construction materials right now. We apparently don't have a ton of titanium either. Let's buy a little bit of titanium while we're thinking about it. We're just jumping right in. Ooh, that's more money than we have. And the other thing that we can consider is going back to basics here. And we've got 100,000 regoloth on site, so maybe we just press it out. But first we need to find some money. A lot of the money is stuff we need to keep. Like, really, really need to keep. $10,000 construction materials for 400 grand. That is not a great deal. We really shouldn't sell our modular terminals, but could use the cash.
Internal compartments of the observatory were found to be filled with air. This is strange because during autonomous operation, the air is usually evacuated, and there is no permanent staff here. Judging by the disorder at the workstations and the active terminals, someone was here before us. The information in the database has been partially lost and the log files have been cleared. Whoever was here extracted data about the explosion and deleted the original files. Nevertheless, we managed to obtain data on gravitational wave research and dismantle valuable equipment.
Okay, so we were gonna make a few of these pressing modules. Actually, hold on. All right, yeah. And then this belt got a little wacky, so we're gonna just drop everything here. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We burnt through all of our CPU. We'll trim the last 2. We've got to get more construction materials, and this is the fastest way to do that. Where you need... It's going to be $1 million belt. And then we're going to have to connect all of these to right about here. Let's hit the market for some more contracts. Kind of scanning the numbers first at this point. Like, is it a contract big enough for us to even consider? I need another one of those $1 million contracts. Oh, nope. I guess I could go through and just try to sell fuel. But I've probably filled up. No, we got room for one more contract signing. Let's see if we can find a halfway decent fuel contract. It's not looking good. $929,000. Probably overbuilt this a little bit. I mean, that's a lot of money for construction materials. All right, that's all of these. Trying to hook them up for power. And that's pure regoloth just getting crushed into construction material. 2 per minute. Now, can I run this? Maybe it doesn't have to be the fastest belt known to man. Let's try a slower belt, just so we can afford it. And if we're going to build out that way, then we should probably come out this way. Where are we trying to connect? Somewhere in this line. So we'll just go out wide and then kind of turn to give ourselves some room. Cuddle Bluff, it's going pretty good. We are kind of pushing the envelope though. I wouldn't say we're totally running out of time, but it's definitely getting to the point where, what do we have? 730 days left. We're on phase 5. So it's getting close. You know, a lot of this stuff, the problem we're having right now is we don't have enough frames. The frames are going to kill us. So I'm building in a bunch of presses just to sort of press out construction materials as quickly as possible. All in all, though, the game has come a long way. All right, so that should be... Ooh, that's really slow. Once we get it up to there, it's fine, right? So I guess we could hit the market. Well, hold on. Where are we on frames? So we have 196 frames. Any frames to buy? Only 370. Yeah, that's the other thing, is the frames are not readily for sale. It is the only thing we have left to do. Yeah, the frames are just a nightmare. For whatever reason, I don't always think it through. Like, I've got pre-knowledge, but I kind of want to approach the game somewhat fresh every time. So I don't typically set up and store enough frames. Right now, we've got lots of fuel to sell. We're trying to save the world using frames, and they're coming at me trying to buy my frames. It's just rude.
Package delivered. Package delivered.
I guess these are so basic, they're not going to have any upgrade path. We still have stored ice.
You can't build here.
Ooh, I am starting to worry about these frames. Like, let's allow... We're going to allow drones to drop construction material directly on these machines. We've got construction material, but maybe it's not in the right place.
Package delivered.
Moon contract for 210. Maybe that'll help. Oh yeah, that's helping. That's gonna put our drones... It's really gonna tax our drones, but we could always just buy more drones. Uh-oh, did we run out? Oh no. I was worried we ran out of Regoloth there, but it's just blocked because it gets blocked when you sketch in belts. My least favorite thing about how this belt system works. Just kind of curious, actually looking at the numbers, we know that those process out 2 construction material per. These guys need 15 per. Ooh, those ratios are not helpful. I might have to do a little construction material purchasing. And I guess we could run a double back here. It's not great, but we're kind of beyond aesthetics at this point. Let's see if we can get this sketched in with the cheap belt. Yeah, we got to get around these doorways. Okay. I mean, they really need to stop buying stuff that we're using to save the world. It's a little rude that they even ask. We finally ran out of aluminum. We need some money. Who's buying the fuel these days? Are you buying fuel by any chance? There's our fuel. I knew somebody had to be buying it. Trying to get a reasonable amount of construction materials in here. It's possible I need to keep getting bigger with this thought that I've got going here.
Package delivered.
I mean, they are really trying to buy frames. Something we can sell, finally. So we need... Boy, once we get past this, we still need more frames. Okay. We have no green science options right now. They make you use the middle mouse button on this. Doesn't always scroll very well.
Package delivered.
Like, do we even have anything that's Yacht, green science options. Oh, we've got lots of things to research here. Lots and lots of things. $485 frames. I'm going to ship those. Or I could just set up to ship them all. We have 260 left. Let's set up to ship the rest of them. Just get that done. There's a good chunk of frames available for sale. Might hit the market. Sell our modular terminals. Oops. Let's not cancel. She's paying us in science, which isn't great. And I guess I could revert back to selling. Oh, we actually have a lot of food again. Gotta try to pick up a little bit more titanium. Looks like that contract's gonna fail. Just blow a huge chunk of money on frames. These moon contracts are annoying, but I keep trying to do them because I want to be the guy that's not doing moon contracts. Maybe I should just build another expedition center. Why do I feel like that's possible?
You can't build here.
It seems possible. Let's see if they'll diversify automatically. I guess our shipments arrived. Jeez. We are failing contract after contract. I am pulling in all the construction materials. That should be enough for our current phase, that shipment that just went out. Oh, did I forget to send just the controller? What's going on? Looks like it was just the controller. Oops, special trip for one item. Now we've got plenty of construction materials. Now we need titanium plate. We're going to drop some of this titanium plate on the ground just so we have access to it. I've shifted our moon mining to focus on titanium to try to make a few more titanium plates locally. It's not necessarily an easy task to shift this mining. I guess we'll get this guy back into the swing of things.
Objective achieved.
We're on the home stretch. All that remains is the collaboration and charging the entire laser system. I really wanted to say labor system for some reason. Oh, what is this mess? Why is this totally different than what I was expecting? I was not expecting composites at all. That's a curveball. $700 microcircuits. Jesus. Let me see. Where are we on the list? 6th stage. If the previous method holds true, the last stage is just some people and a couple of control units. But yeah, I thought the 6th stage was 3,400 modular terminals, 3,000 beryllium plate, 350 microprocessors, and 150 control units. So this being totally different is... well, it's going to cause some pain. I think I'm just going to have to do straight drone drops. Ooh, this could be game ending, actually. 3,000 composites? Ooh. This game still has a few surprises for you.
Research complete.
Well, at the very least, these 3 machines will run and make composites based off of drone delivery. We're just gonna have to improvise. 700 microcircuits. Man. $150 control units. 3,000 composites. 3,450 modular terminals. 700 microprocessors. Yeah, I went from pretty confident to less confident. We still got 600 days. I guess I could sell a few frames. Apparently we don't need them anymore. Ooh, boy, I don't know. It's all expensive stuff, and it's a lot of it. It's such a small amount of all these things. Almost not worth shipping it, but we're going to ship it anyway. Just to constantly make an effort here. Oh, now we're short on water. There wasn't another problem I didn't need. Oh, that one was easy enough to fix. I guess since these machines actually have materials, we should probably back them up with colonists. We'll just prioritize all of those. So what is that? That's the control units, processors, composites, and we already have our modular terminal factory, which is one of our early success stories. Do we not have any methods for upgrading components? Oh, this is where we've really been falling short. We really haven't been delving into this stuff. Let's focus on engineering activities. We just don't have any green science to choose from. I mean, we're making some of the stuff. 600 days. Might be able to pull this off. Let's buy some robots and hire some colonists. I don't know if we should hire a bunch of insomniacs, but we kind of need the people. I guess now we could sell frames. Our control modules are our best kind of shipping item right now. I'm thinking we don't have to buy control modules. We're probably going to make the control modules we need. A 100 composites in that amount of time isn't bad, actually. So what can we sell? Problem is we need a lot of this stuff to make the stuff that we want. So we can't really sell plates. Well, we could probably sell some plates. Well, we kind of need plates for this. And it's 1-to-1. So 1,000 plates would give us 1,000 composites. 2,000 plates would give us 2,000 composites. Nanotubes, we gotta keep those. Looks like we should buy some carbon. No, we've got carbon right here. Are you not allowed to pick up from here? No, you're allowed to pick up from here. Alright, those just aren't prioritized. Power is right at 0. Not great. And somehow we are way over our CPU limit. Ridiculously over. Okay, something like that. We've got to run these composites 24/7. Ideally, it would have people running them the entire time. How's our food looking like? Oh, we've got more food now than we've ever had. Yeah, I know. Those things aren't cheap, and they do take stuff we actually need for shipments. Even this takes composites. But if it helps our people operate, might be worth it. Components factory upgrade level 2. I guess I've already executed that on these. All right. I guess we could go back to basics and sell plates. Yeah, that'll work. Any chance you've got a big contract for us? $1 million contract would be nice right now. We'll start off with a little one. Maybe since we've got 3 landing pads, we'll start with 3 landing pads. Then we'll go to the big ones. Composites are ridiculously expensive. This is going to be the death of us, I think. Well, we got the control units out of the way, so we could sell those, the ones that we make going forward, or we could shut down the control units and make sure any inputs that we're using to make those actually get used in these other subcomponents. They're all lucky we just need as many people as we can get to run as many machines as we can get. Maybe I shouldn't spend all my money on robots. This will be enough to get our backer monument put up. 600 days to go.
Research complete.
I kind of want to just get this done, so let's just prioritize this. Just get it done already. Nice upgrade. So we're using 2 of the components that we need. The only way this would make sense. All right, what's the consumption? It's 1 of each to make the control unit. So if I go in right now and I go to the market and I say sell control units, sell all the control units that we have, it's 500 grand for 26 control units. Can I buy more control units and modular terminals? Oh yeah, I can buy like double. All right, so we'll just keep making these, and for now we'll just sell them off. And we do need money though. I'm just going to try to sell off everything. So we're done with control units. I can check that off my list. 3,000 composites, 3,400 terminals, and 700 microprocessors. We have 8 processors. Touch and go. Just wanted fuel. Gonna try to stay on titanium. I guess we could sell some medicine. I'm tempted to sell some food. All right, let's check our status. Looks like you're going to deliver the rest of the control units, so we can mark that off our list. We need 2,000 modular terminals. %10 of that are on the market. A good chunk of the microprocessors are available. I'm liking the idea of just taking this off our list as much as possible. Let's increase this base load. Actually, we should probably put in the request to ship some of these, or should we use these to make more control units? What's our current status on control unit production? Oh, they're trying to crank it. Really, it looks like we're short on titanium and silica. Let's be good and ship these. 450. $450 plus whatever we have. Let's sell. $45,000 for one control unit. Ah, million dollar contract, finally. This will help us greatly. We'll try to get these electronics and maybe a couple of the titanium plates out of the way. We'll hit the market up for a round of titanium. Ooh, it's super cheap too. Smart concrete's super cheap. 1,000 for, so 10 would be 200 grand. Yeah, I'm fine with buying this and immediately selling it on this contract. Looks like we're short just a few things. I'm gonna sell our control units. We're selling the price of these into the ground. But 800 grand is still 800 grand. Ooh, we don't want to sell those. We want to buy these. And we don't want to buy them, but we're going to buy them. $30 composites. Composites are kind of worrying me a little bit. We need to upgrade our high-tech factories. $486 microprocessors. Looks like we could use one more expedition for microprocessors. Again, I'm not trying to be super efficient with our fuel. I find fuel to be cheap. But if I can get this off the list, I'm going to get it off the list. Sliders are the worst. Okay. We're trying to finish up the microprocessor side of this thing. We may be very close. A little closer than I thought. A purchase of silicone might be useful. And an upgrade on our assemblers would also be good. Okay, we're working the upgrade on the assemblers already. Let's get that one a little sooner. What do you know? My build includes a lot of storage containers littered about. We obviously have to use big containers for this. Sheesh. This is why it's $1 million order, but still. So this round just needs another 75 microprocessors. We have 0 microprocessors. I'll take all your titanium. I'll take all your silicone. And we'll take what's left. In construction material. What do we have left? Modular terminals. Really, it's the composites. Composites that should worry me. It's the composites that do worry me. It's the composites. Trying to crank out the $1 million contract here. We're only working on one contract, though. Maybe we should see if there's another $1 million contract. Sometimes when he gives you one, it gives you two. Ah, see, there's a moon-based version that's also worth $1 million. I honestly think we should do it. Are you trying to tell me that one vehicle can handle all of this? Well, that's an advantage of the moon contract if that's the case. All right. We'll see how that works. I should have picked a different vehicle, though. That guy's halfway across the moon. Let's see if we can scan for anybody who needs to move. Yeah, suboptimal, but fine. Negative 502. You know, I should use the small landing pads, so when those guys are delivering the big stuff, they're waiting for the big, slow boats to come and land. They can have something else to do. Add a couple hauler drones. Food levels are still fine. Yeah, see, they cranked out that little contract in between. We need 50 microprocessors. All right. We're going to stop making control units here for a minute. Selling these microcircuits is going to be huge. Not good. Hopefully both of those are contracts we just ordered. Yeah.
Research complete.
For claiming not to have enough nanotubes. You got 1,000 carbon sitting right here. Just move it over. I guess I can give that same advice to myself. There you go. Now everybody's got carbon. That'll give us a good boost of nanotubes to make these. They're looking for 3.8 per minute, and we should be making 3.8 times 5 per minute. Oh, both the things that we're making are dependent on nanotubes. That's not great. We probably have like 3 million in credits lying around in various executions of contracts and market sales. I'd also like to get this little guy going. We're right at 0 power. I would build large solar panels, but they would cost us too much stuff that we're trying to ship. I see that we've got 4 units. Somebody have that in their inventory? You mind dropping that off? That should mean that we're close to finishing up this $1 million contract, though. I want to sell frames. Or do I? Not a lot of options to sell frames, actually. Hmm. So there's 4 sitting here in inventory, and there's 4 in demand. I guess they're going to force me to go back to making them. Though technically, I guess it's fine because we're more or less done with microcircuits. Microprocessors, excuse me. Just hiring more people so we can have more people working the machines. Yeah, I thought I already set up all possibles. Where is this vehicle? Claiming that it's waiting for transport. Uh-oh. I can't tell which... Is it this one? Did we select this one? That's kind of way out of the way if we did. Okay, so we are done with microprocessors. That's good news. So we can't keep selling control units to buy probably composites whenever they're on the market. We'll upgrade. Oh, wait, maybe we're using this one. Ah, that's what it is. We're using our secondary control center. Okay. Good news, actually. Really good news, because that means this $1 million contract's almost done. And smart concrete is cheap. Nope, missed that one.
Research complete.
I guess we just drop these right down here. Might as well put them right where they're going to get used. Silicone is going to be up here, though. Titanium up here. Silicone up here. I'm just at the point where I'm saying, hey, what can we do to make some money so we can buy some stuff? $150 composites is 1.6 million. Oh, that feels like too much. $200 composites. That's almost 10% of what we have left to do. Come on. And 69, though, we know we have 200 of these as well. I guess with the right price, we could just buy those out as well. All possibles have been set up, huh? I don't see how this is going to be all possibles. Should I switch this to making... I could switch both of these to just making composites. Yeah, I might have to put that into the obvious category. $150 plus what we have, another 200 plus another 100 modular terminals. $500 days to go. It's a bit of a grind, but I think we can do it. We are 2/3 of the way done on one and 1/3 of the way done on the other. Looks like we're short on nanotubes.
Research complete.
I'm gonna buy a round of nanotubes. I'm gonna buy 2 rounds of nanotubes. So, I don't understand what's going on here. It seems like you're saying this expedition is totally done, but I don't see anybody on their way there. And I don't see any vehicles. None of our expeditions are looking for those materials. A little lost. Oh, okay. So this is the guy. I wonder if it made a trip, then came back and picked up the rest. Because these cargo trucks aren't infinite. Yeah, I can only carry 6,000. So that interface isn't great. It leads you to believe that you can cram all the stuff in there when you really can't. Just gonna hurry up and round this off. How is our mining operation going? We haven't really checked in on that in a very long time. Yeah, we are not getting a lot of aluminum or silicone. I think we should... I think we should switch... This might be a little too close. I don't think we can get a belt out of here. Yeah. Can we get a belt out of here, though? No. All right, we're going to ship this other million here. We need a chunk of money. And I know we're getting a chunk of money soon. But I kind of want it now.
Hey, Houston, we've had a problem here. Say again, please. Houston, we've had a problem.
Trying to pay us in science.
director. Engineering is go. Then, safety and mission assurance. Safety and mission assurance is go. Copy that. Thank you, brother.
We're getting lucky that we have these microprocessors and we don't need them for anything else. Let me dump some of this. It's already low priced, but we don't need it. This is a big room.
Research complete.
Got a couple of units of fuel that we need to sell. Let me just drop some fuel on the ground. Just so there's enough to get it going. And then, what are you doing? You're just dropping off good stuff for us to process. Appreciate that. There's our $1,000,000. Any chance there's 50 modular terminals? 62, even better. And then let's blow another $500,000 on composites. And then maybe buy some nanotubes so we can make all this stuff the right way. And then take another big chunk of titanium. No, we actually needed 70. We might be able to make that many by the time it's time for this to land, though. It'll be close. 62. Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect. Just buying enough terminals to get this little part of the shipment done. I'm building that giant room as a backup, just in case. I'm kind of running out of easy things to sell. This interface makes me kind of sad. You haven't been seeing my pointer this whole time. Sorry about that. This is annoying enough to make me not want to sell all these. Hey, nice contract. A lot easier to deal with on contract. Maybe we can dump some of these. Oh yeah, control units at 22,000. An easy 2 million. $200 composites, 100 components. I vote we get that shipped. Oh no, this vehicle's way over here. That's gonna be annoying. Just buying some inputs to make the various things. Of course, there's really no guarantee that this last stage is the same as it was before. So we need to hurry up and push through. Uh-oh. Our backup ice is less. Oh, we're out of ice on this. Ooh, that's bad. Gonna make me scan with an ore scanner. So that previous shipment is being dealt with by a vehicle halfway across the map. Let's see if we can set one up a little closer. And then we'll tell it 160, 300. Ooh. This is actually not too bad of a shipment. Maybe we could dump some more microprocessors at a decent price. Such small numbers of the things we actually want. are available. Which at the end of the day, I know they want you to actually make some of this stuff, but they're not going to have Ledger tell me about the genius of capitalism and then I'm not going to use it. Now it looks like this one is landed. It's going to take a while for us to get the stuff together for that. Am I ready to say we've mined enough, even if we haven't mined the whole thing? $120 and $75. It's gonna take a while for that shipment to go out. A little bit of both and some nanotubes to help make a little bit of everything. Something we can sell, something we can use. Not enough carbon to do repairs. Yeah, I can see that being a problem. All right, they figured it out. All right, well, that shipment's actually pretty good. 165 on 300. That puts us
Research complete.
over halfway done on the composites. It gets us close on the modular terminals. Less than 1,000 anyway. Just checking to see if my boy here has any amazing contracts for us. It's got a couple of good ones, but nothing amazing. All right, getting close to calling it. I think we're one more video away from finishing this thing. We burned, what, 200 days? If the next phase remains relatively easy, send out some people with some control units, then I feel extremely good about having a good chance of maybe completing this thing. I started that sentence a lot more confident than I ended it, but I think we're going to do it. It's just, I'm really perplexed by the change in stuff that they're requiring. And we bought all the titanium. I guess we could just buy the components as well. It's also an option. Our micro circuit production is kind of doing great. I don't feel any obligation to make any changes there. Oh, this will crank out some terminals. Still not a ton of terminals, but now that we've got all these nanotubes, I feel like we should be cranking. We'll just sell all those microprocessors and control units. And then we'll use those funds to buy other stuff. borderline rude for you to ask me to ship you this while you know we're trying to save the world with these. I am gonna do it though. The components are the one that fills it up, huh? I think I'll set up a shipment of all the good stuff we have, and then we'll call it. That'll give us a good sense of how close we are. Actually, we're kind of close on the terminals. Only 600 to go. 400 after this shipment. And less than 1,000 on the components. I am really liking our odds. But we will have to figure it out and see if we succeed. For the third or fourth time, I can't remember exactly how many times we saved the world at this point. We finally broke the price of our microprocessors and control units. Actually, this is a pretty good contract. I mean, that's a hell of a stretch, though. I don't think there's enough titanium available on the market for us to buy that. Yeah. There isn't. All right. Let's see where we are in the next episode, but I like our opportunities. I like our options. I like our likelihood of saving the world this time around. They keep hitting me with one more thing.
Research complete.
Having 2 cargo docks and 2 expedition centers is a huge... That is huge. You can actually conduct business while you're shipping things. $137 modular frame or modular terminals. That's pretty good. That might be enough for us to be done with modular terminals. Is there a big room getting built? It is. It's far away. That's the only thing I don't like about it. It's really far away. I could be tempted to whack in a little bedroom here for kind of a secondary living quarters for people on this side of the map. This is all super backup. We should not need any of this. But we'll see if we need it in the next episode. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.